you ready? Tell me you're ready.
Hello, everybody. Thanks so much for tuning in to this week's episode of the show. And once again, I'm your host, David Burrows. Lots to talk about again on this show. Thanks to all of you. The show keeps getting bigger and better. Don't forget, I keep telling you, subscribe to this channel. For all the views we're getting, there's still not equal enough subscribers. So if you want to keep informed of what's happening here on the show, take a moment and click on the subscribe button. And remember to share. What's the rule around here? Share it with 5 of your friends. And that will help me get the show bigger, which will allow me to bring you bigger and better things than what we've already done here on the show. We've already done lots of great things. We'll be talking about some exciting things this show. And as I promised on last week's show, I do have a very special announcement coming up later on in the show, but you're not going to want to miss it. So make sure you watch the whole show. Don't be doing the old scroll along past and right to the end or anything, because if you do, it won't make any sense. So watch the whole show, and I promise you it'll be worthwhile. Coming up at the end of the show, a very, very special announcement. Tease. All right, what are you going to see this week on the show? We took some time down and visit our friend Woodrow James. We were down at Supreme MMA classes, and I'm still sweating just from being down there. But we're going to be talking to Woodrow James and showing you some footage from some of the classes that they do down there, Blue Water Taekwondo building, and a special interview with a couple of special of the fighters from the class down there as well. That's coming up. Also, coming up, some special charity events that are going to be happening this weekend here in Sarnia and surrounding area. You're going to want to stay tuned for that as well. And a couple other special events. Of course, we've been talking about the Led Zeppelin Tribute coming up January the 28th down at the Stubborn Mule. We gave away some tickets to Bonnie Curtis and Rick Terpstra. They're going to be down there, and we'll be down there with the show camera as well. We'll be talking to more about some updates for the Hotel California, the Eagles Tribute, and of course, the second annual Campbell Street Station Reunion Tour. We'll be talking about that as well, and a whole bunch of other things. But first, let's move on to what seems to be the most popular part of the show, the YouTube video of the week. This week's YouTube I found floating around on Facebook from one of my friends out there. I want to thank, well, you know who you are. You didn't want me to say your name, so I won't. But anyway, we found it around on Facebook, and I've seen a lot of singers in my time, let me tell you, and some good, some bad. This guy, well, you've heard of singing your kids to sleep. Well, he sings his dogs to sleep. And anyway, take a look at this guy singing to his puppies.
It's the YouTube video of the week.
Okay, it's good bit. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Well, it's time to go. I hate to leave you, but I really must say good night, sweetheart. Good night. That's how you do.
I wouldn't believe it if I hadn't seen it. Oh, they're waking up.
Let's see them. Good night, sweetheart. Good night. Good night, sweetheart. Good night.
Yeah, okay, there's your YouTube video of the week. Now, I'm not sure if these dogs went to sleep because he was singing to them or if they were just going, if we don't, go to sleep, he'll never stop. Anyway, I don't know. But there's your YouTube video of the week. Kind of cute there. Share it with everybody if you think so. Listen, I'm looking for some more YouTube videos of the week here for the show, and I want to give some prizes away. I got some CDs, I got some T-shirts and hats, and I'm working on maybe a couple other special things as well. But send me your videos, even if it's just a link to something. If I pick you as your YouTube video of the week, you're going to win a prize. But send it to me here at info@davidburrows.ws. And I've been trying to get everybody to send everything to info@davidburrows.ws. But if you want to send it to me on Facebook, inbox me as well, whatever. Send me the links, and we want to make you a winner. And I need some more YouTube video of the week. So I need a little bit of help because I'm getting pretty busy with this show. So please help me out and send those videos to, once again, info@davidburrows.ws. Okay, well, as I mentioned, first off, we're going to go down to Supreme MMA down at 142 Front Street, the Blue Water Taekwondo building. I was down there recently with the camera. Wanted to see some of the behind the scenes of what happens when somebody gets ready for an MMA fight. And boy, oh boy, it's some pretty intense stuff. So anyway, we had the privilege of being down there. And here's how we're going to do it. I had a couple interviews. And first off, we had an interview with Sean Mead and Pat McInnes. They were some of the fighters on the team down there. And this was after the class. They took some time to talk to me about what was happening with them. So let's take a look at this. Here's Sean Mead and Pat McInnes at Supreme MMA. All right, here we are once again on the show. Thanks so much for taking a look at what's happening down here. Down at the Blue Water Taekwondo class. We got a class going on here tonight. I am so tired and exhausted just watching these guys, as we'll be showing you some of the footage that we took down there. What a workout. But we're fortunate enough to have a couple of the fighters from the team here. We got Sean Mead. How you doing, Sean?
Good.
Ow! Jeez, really easy. And Pat McInnes. Go easy on me. Honest to God, these guys are tough. They really toughed it out here tonight. Tell us, Sean, you've been here for a little while. Tell us what your goals are here with what's happening.
I've been here for about 4 or 5 years.
Right.
Started out when I was about 18. Right. Trained every day as long as I could, probably about 3 years. Started teaching. I've had about 5 kickboxing fights.
Great.
4-0-1. And after that, I plan to make my MMA debut and hopefully try out for Team Canada for kickboxing.
Very good. Well, good luck to you. There's some big goals there. And, of course, as what we saw down here, it doesn't just happen in the cage. There's a lot of training that goes into this. Pat McInnes here with us as well. Pat, how you doing?
Good.
Thanks for being here on the show. Tell us about how long you've been doing this and what some of your goals are.
I've been doing this about a year now, I'd say. I don't know, started up and been under Sean, I guess. He's been one of my main coaches. Trained me for the past 4 days in a row, I don't know,
right.
Monday to Thursday.
So you're looking to do some big things down there as well, getting some more fights. You've had some fights already?
Yes, I've had one kickboxing fight. I won it, and I'm looking for another one, I guess.
Right. Okay, well, it looks like you've got lots of support down here, about 20, 30 guys down here. Everybody seems to be working together and helping each other out. Thank you so much for being on the show. We're going to have an interview coming up here shortly with our friend Woody James is going to be here. Stay tuned. First, we got to go back to the studio. Thanks, guys. All right, there you have it. A couple of guys from the Supreme MMA team down there at the Blue Water Taekwondo building. Sean Mead, Pat McInnes, thank you for taking the time to talk to me. That was after the class they'd finished, and they were still ready to keep going. There was some more going on, another class happening right after that. So thanks, guys, for taking time out to talk to me. Once again, Sean Mead and Pat McInnes, and good luck to you in your fighting careers. Also, had a chance to talk to our friend Woody James was down there. He's a part of the teaching the class down there. John Fraser's down there a lot as well, but unfortunately, he wasn't able to be down there this time for the interview. But Woody James, always happy to give us an interview, and he's going to talk to you some more about what happens down at Supreme MMA. Here's Woody. All right, well, as promised, but not the first time we've ever had an interview with this exciting fellow right over here, Woodrow James. How you doing, Woody?
I'm doing good. Thanks, Dave.
You just really put on quite an incredible class down here. This very, very intense training. Tell us the name of the group and what's happening down here.
Well, we're Supreme MMA. We've the longest standing gym here in town for MMA. John Fraser started our gym 1998 out of Point Edward. And we reestablished here in 2008. Okay. And we've been open here at this location, 142 Front Street, Blue Water Taekwondo building, since June of 2008. So we're open Monday, Tuesday, Wednesdays, 8 to 10. Striking, MMA, grappling, all different.
Kind of covering it all.
Yeah, you don't have to compete. People here just to get in shape. Some people are here to get in.
Well, that's one of my questions, actually. Sorry to interrupt you there. I know you just finished a class here, but say somebody like me who is like really never worked out or anything, where would they start? Do you have like beginner classes and move up, or what happens around?
Exactly. Tonight was more of an advanced class.
Right.
Usually Monday nights are more of a beginner intermediate.
That would be me.
Sorry.
It's all right.
Yeah. we work at all different levels. What you're doing is you're in partners with pads.
Right.
Your partner works to the level that you're at.
Right.
And I'm either calling quick, fast, I'm calling hard, taking my time, giving you a break, working technique.
Right.
It's timed around. So the harder effort you put in, the better workout you're going to get.
All right.
You can go experienced guys. John Fraser, our head coach, biggest name around here of MMA. He does the same times that we do. He'll go in, he'll go really hard. Then we'll have a beginner like someone like yourself come in, same time, but you work at your level.
Right.
So we have females. It's all different levels.
Yeah, excellent. Now, the meltdown in the Valley was very, very exciting, and John Fraser had an incredible fight down there. What's happening up there? Can you give us an inside scoop of any future fighting that might be coming up? Can we hit you up for anything? I'll take that as a no. Okay, I had to ask. It's all right. I know. Yet, I'm going to take that as a positive thing, though, that we're going to be seeing some more fights coming into the local area. Could we at least see some
meltdown in the Valley 2, 3, 4, 5.
Yeah, that's what we were going
guaranteed,
for.
Guaranteed.
Yeah, right on.
But I'm pretty sure John Fraser won't be fighting in these anymore. I'm just saying.
Yeah, I'm hearing you. Okay, Woody, thanks so much for your time. I know you got some more to do. That's all the time we got here. And guys, make a bunch of noise. There's a bunch of guys in the background here. Yeah, you're going to be seeing a lot of these guys in the future. Stay tuned. We got some more footage for the show.
I don't want to see people moving around or feet like this. Get your fighting stance. You got somebody on the ropes or in the cage. Treat it like it. You're up on the cage. Pivot that back foot, okay? So many times I see people like this leaning forward. Can't find his head. Everyone ready to go? Yes, sir. Last round. Didn't even get him with his arms up, but most times you're just kicking his arm. So, the back uppercut hook, if you guys have been moving ahead and you threw the cross in, add the kick. If you want to just go one step at a time and just add the third punch in, that's fine too. The big deal with this is getting hit, counter. Guys just don't want nobody sitting there getting hit. Come right back and then get out of the way. Round 3.
All right, there you have it. Some of our friends down from Supreme MMA. Thank you, Woody James, for taking the time to talk to us. Don't be afraid to stop down there, 142 Front Street, the Blue Water Taekwondo building, for some Supreme MMA. They're there Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday evenings. We'll have those times up there for you later on in the show. And, of course, they'll let you come down, no charge, just to try it out, to see if you like it, if it's something you want to do or not. So don't be afraid to get down there and check out Supreme MMA if you're interested in that. And, as I said, we'll show you those times and dates later up on the show. All right, lots of charity events happening around town. Always good to see some good causes happening around town, and we've got lots that we'll be talking about in future shows. But right now, coming up this Saturday, January the 21st, a great local band, Painkiller Jane, going to be out at Huron Oaks for a special fundraiser for Cassie and Avery Tim. Now, Cassie is the mother, Avery the daughter, and Avery has had a rare medical disorder. And they're going to be putting this on out there this Saturday, January 21st, for Cassie and Avery. Cassie is a nurse, and she's had to take time off work to help look after her daughter. So this is to help raise some money to relieve some financial strain and pain, I like to say. So get on out there if you're heading out that way to Huron Oaks and see Painkiller Jane. There's going to be a dinner there as well. Also, there is no entry fee to get in there. It's totally up to you. There will be a donation box at the door. They'll have raffle tickets for some prizes that have been donated by many, many local businesses around town. And this is really for a great cause. If you want to find out more, you can get a hold of Cassie's sister, Carrie, and her email is carjam@cogeco.ca. That's carjam@cogeco.ca. Should be scrolling across the screen there. Send her an email to find out all the information about what's happening down there. But what I can tell you is it's happening this Saturday, January the 21st, out at Huron Oaks an incredible killer, Painkiller Jane band going to be out there this Saturday to raise money for Cassie and Avery Tim. Take time to get out there. I'm not sure. I might be out that way. I'm traveling around town this Saturday. I'm going to try to stop by with the camera as well. Okay? Got to move on to some other things. There's lots happening around this town. So before I talk about some of the other things happening in town, we're going to scroll across the screen a new song that we're going to play. It's actually, one of the guys from Zodiac Bird used to play in a band called Meat Raffle. Anyway, that's what you're going to be hearing playing in the background as we scroll across your entertainment guide for this weekend here in Sarnia. Take a look.
Axon, Dig Dug, Arkanoid, Burger Time, and Asteroid, Gallagher, Big Fall, Centipede, and Pinball. Spend my money, have some fun, beat my score, I gotta run. Head on down to Jimmy's Arcade, where guys play games and girls go to get. Later we'll ride Patricia's elevators. While we got the money, let's play some.
All right, there you have a lot of what's happening in the Sarnia area coming up this weekend. Make sure you check some of those things out. And, of course, you can't be everywhere, but there's what's happening. You decide what you want to enjoy this weekend in the Sarnia area. If you've got something you'd like me to scroll across the screen, or you're a local band, or you're a charity, or something that you think you want the people in Sarnia to know about, please send me an email to info@davidburrows.ws, and I'll do my very best to get you here on the show. We may even bring the show camera to you and do some interviews and showcase you right here on the show. But you got to send me an email to info@davidburrows.ws. Also, feel free to check out www.sarniarocks.com. My good friend Michelle down there at sarniarocks.com put together a great website featuring a lot of what's happening around the Sarnia area. Of course, what's happening on the weekend, but lots happening during the week. She's got a person of the month, a band of the month, a website of the month, and there's a chat forum down there. So anyway, go down and check out www.sarniarocks.com. A couple other special things coming up. Don't forget, Led Zeppelin and Rush Tribute happening this Saturday, January the 28th, down at the Stubborn Mule, and we'll be there with the show camera, so watch out. We might want to do an interview with you. Tickets available down at Cheeky Monkey, and they're only $10. Also, coming up February 11th, down at the Stubborn Mule, once again, we want to remind you, Hotel California, a tribute to the Eagles. I'm a huge fan of the Eagles, so I'm really looking forward to this one. Tickets are only $12 for this special event, and of course, once again, available down at Cheeky Monkey. And coming up on next week's show, we will be giving away some tickets to get in to see the Hotel California Eagles tribute, okay? Very, very special event, February the 25th, the second annual Campbell Street Station reunion party going to be happening down there at the Stubborn Mule, where the old Campbell Street Station used to be. incredible guests. C-Spot Run making an appearance down there, and I remember seeing them back in the day several years ago. C-Spot Run going to be headlining the second annual Camel Street Station reunion party with special guests, Laughing Sam's Breakdown and Third Wave going to be there strumming up the tunes for you. We're going to be having a whole lot of fun. Last time this event happened, it sold out and people were crying they couldn't get tickets. So don't wait to get your tickets. Get down to Cheeky Monkey and get your tickets. They're only $12. We will be giving away some tickets here on the show, but don't wait for me, okay? Get down and buy your tickets. They're only $12. This will be an incredible event, so make sure you check this out. Okay, I'm going to take a real quick break and show you something real quick, and when we come back, I will have your, as promised, special announcement right here on the show. Hi, everybody. Welcome back to the show here once again. Thanks so much. Please take the time to subscribe and, yes, share with 5 of your friends around the internet world to help us get more views, get bigger, and get better for you to enjoy. All right? On last week's show, I told you we would have a very special exclusive announcement. And if you're watching this on Wednesday, January the 18th, you're getting it here first. And the cool thing about that is K106.3 is putting on this special event, and they've allowed me to announce it before they even announce it on the radio. They'll be announcing it on the radio Thursday, January the 19th, so you're going to want to listen to them because you'll get even more and more details, all right? All right, enough. Here's what's happening. K106.3 presents down at the Cineplex Odeon Theater, February the 2nd. Director, actor, producer Kevin Smith will be broadcasting live from the Scotiabank Theatre in Toronto, and it'll be all through via satellite across several hundred theaters in Canada and about 500 theaters in the United States. Kevin Smith, it's called Live from Behind. Kevin Smith has said he's going to be retiring, but before he does, there's a new movie. Am I supposed to say that? You might want to check this out. There's some really cool things going to be happening. It's a 3-hour event. Tickets are only $16.95 down at the Cineplex Odeon Theatre. Cineplex, say that 5 times fast. But anyway, no, do it later. Cineplex Odeon Theatre, tickets only $16.95. This incredible event. If you've ever seen any of Kevin Smith movies, Clerks, Mallrats, Jay and Silent Bob, Jay and Silent Bob Strike Back, it's going to be a really cool event. And special guest on there via satellite, Jason Mewes, Jay from Jay and Silent Bob. He'll also be on there. They're going to be answering questions from the audience. Well, how are they going to do that? Gotta love technology. They'll be doing this via Twitter. So you'll be able to Twitter in your questions and perhaps they'll answer some of your questions as well. Very, very exciting event. If you follow movies at all, Kevin Smith, Live from Behind, going to be down broadcasting live via satellite from Toronto, the Scotiabank Theatre in Toronto on February the 2nd. Get down and get your tickets. They've already sold out in Toronto, and down here they're expected to sell it very quickly as well. So get down, get your tickets for Kevin Smith, brought to you by K106.3 down at the Cineplex Odeon Theatre. And coming up on next week's show, K106.3, thank you so much. They've given me a couple of tickets to give away to this special event here on the show as well. So remember, February the 2nd, director, actor, producer, and a whole lot more, Kevin Smith, Live from Behind, happening down at the Cineplex Odeon Theatre, brought to you by K106.3. And yes, David Burrows will be down there with the show camera, hoping to do some interviews with some of you fans as well. That's all the time I got for this week. If you can think of anything else, send me an email to info@davidburrows.ws, and we look forward to doing some more special events here for you on the show. Enjoy the rest of your week, and have a great weekend, everybody. Bye for now.
Get it on down to Jim's Arcade. Strong pole positions, Axon, Dig Dug, Arkanoid, Burger Time, and Asteroids. Gallagher, Big Fall, Centipede, and Pinball. Spend my money, had some fun, beat my score, I gotta run. Hey!